Yes, sir. You already know what it is. It's a Dinner Man podcast, but we back for another episode.
Yes, sir.
How y'all
Yes,
doing?
Lord.
Doing good, man. Doing good.
So I got my boy
Feeling
Kels
good.
to my left. You know what
Absolutely,
I'm
a
saying?
pleasure to be here.
We got the waviest over here on the end.
Back, man.
And then special guest. It's been a long time coming, but we've been talking about this for about a couple years or so, ain't it?
We
Yeah.
have.
My boy Malik is in the building. Nice to
Hey.
have you,
Yeah.
brother.
Thank you, brother. Thank
Nice
you.
to have you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank you.
sir.
Yeah.
Nice to have you.
I'm honored.
We appreciate you sliding through, bro. We're
sure.
trying to do something different, this season.
For
Doing
sure.
what we call a Dinner Man Spotlight, where we bring in people from, the community that's doing positive things, I'm miss- Bruh, come on, bro.
Like, what? I was like, do we need to cut?
Right.
His eyes was big.
Look.
I'm sitting over here like,
Hey, man, get out
What's
my
going-
bed. All right, man.
anyway, Brian, got the producers out here messing with us.
Right.
But yeah, we just did a Man Spotlight episode where, we bring in people from the community, whether they be doing something positive or something of notoriety. And we bring them in, just kind of, spotlight them, let them talk about their journey and whatnot. So we're glad to have you here, brother.
Thanks, bro.
sure.
Thanks.
Glad
I
to have
appreciate
you.
it.
Glad to have you. I mean, let's get the initial stuff out the way.
All right.
Yeah.
He's also the champ of the Advanced Fantasy Football League. You know what I'm saying? Hey, let's clap it up for him. Clap it up for him.
Let's go.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all see the hardware right there. You know what I mean?
Man.
He
See
beat
how
me.
it coming.
It's all good though. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I made it though. You know what I mean? We ain't gonna
Yeah.
talk about one of our producers, but he be in the mix, but he don't be in the mix.
Yeah. He,
Bruh.
he can never quite cut the mustard, as they say.
Bruh.
Who your squad, though? I might need to take my applause back.
Oh, bruh. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're gonna pause on that. We're gonna give him his flowers first before we annihilate him.
Let me wear the belt.
You
first.
know what I'm
Take-
saying?
Yeah.
But yeah, man. So talk about it, bro. Because you had it, bro. You came.
It was rough.
Bro, he started out rough. I didn't think he was gonna make it,
It was
For
rough.
sure.
but he slid into the playoffs and took over.
Who you had on your squad, bro?
Oh, but we're about to talk about it.
Okay.
He had a few MVPs on his squad.
Okay.
That man had Jameer Gibbs,
Yeah.
22 points a game average.
Yeah.
Okay.
He had JSN.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jackson
man.
Smith. I'm like, bro, when I started going through his roster,
Yeah.
I was like, how this dude get everybody?
He
Late.
had some.
You can have them two and just have a roster full of bums and still be in
Bro,
contention.
been all right.
Hey.
I thought that at first, and no, them first 6 games, boy.
Bro, I mean, I had Puka, so I was all right.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You can't go wrong with Pooh.
Nah, you can't go wrong with Puka. You know what I'm saying? But it didn't work out that, and he didn't help me in the end. You know what I'm saying?
For sure,
Because
for
Malik beat me by about 46 points.
Yeah.
No, I won 46 points. 56. I take that back. Yeah, he dog walked me in championship. It is what it is. But if I gotta lose somebody, I'd rather lose to a brother.
I
You know what I'm
appreciate
saying?
that. You got
You know?
to. You ain't shout out to the MVP on my team though.
Go ahead. You shout him out.
Brandon Aubrey, the kicker.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's true.
Come on, man.
For real, it was like that.
24 points a game.
Shoot.
Wow.
Something,
I mean,
something
think about
crazy. Dallas kicker, he kicked.
I'm not
Oh,
saying he
okay,
on down. I'm like,
okay,
that's what I
yeah.
said. Think
Okay.
about it.
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna let it sink in for a minute. Who to
Yeah.
play for?
Yeah.
But
the
yeah.
Cowgirls.
The disrespect. Shout out to Sheldon with his losing team.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was crazy. Then he had the Ricky fine with RJ Harvey. I was like, bro, like he was doing it. I mean, talk to us about your draft strategy because I didn't use. Because I'm still using the waivers for that. I know did you draft him?
I had to.
Okay.
I had to. I got Gibbs first.
Okay.
I drafted JSN late. I was like, will they let me get him? I think it was like 7th or 8th round.
Oh, wow.
And you know what? I think people didn't think Darnold was gonna go off like that. You know what I'm saying? So everybody was like, bro, we're not. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going for him, but
I
go
ain't
ahead.
see that.
My second pick was Chase Brown. He was disappointing at first.
Yeah.
Very disappointing. But just throughout the season, man, I was like, holy crap, what am I going to do? I'm losing. So I got my son. He actually helped me. Shout out to you, Kyler.
Hey.
Somebody dropped Kittle, and he was hurt on IR or something. Somebody dropped Kittle, but I already had Travis Kelce and Brock Bowers.
Oh,
Good
yeah.
God.
Both.
Are you hearing this?
Both. Drafted
I'm
both
like,
of them.
bro.
And so somebody dropped Kittle, and I was like, I got to have him. Trade bait. Might as
Bruh.
well. Got him. After that, I started out 0-6. And then I went on like an 8-game win streak and started
Ran the
going
table.
crazy.
Okay.
I ran the table.
Crazy.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I gotta tell the truth.
All right.
So when you're in the championship, you can make a deal. Me and Nas made a deal. We made a deal before the season even started. We was like, hey, bro, if we both in the championship, but we just gonna split the pot, and then whoever wins take the trophy. He was like, all right, bet. That way you come away with something. You said,
Hey,
what you said, Blue? You said I gotta take it on.
we gonna be investigation. We gotta have the mind
No wrong with
investigation.
that. I mean, there ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't no trade, nothing going through.
I'm just playing.
So anyway, we went to, bruh, we ain't gonna talk about that. But I ain't gonna lie, I'm gonna be completely honest. When I saw us going up against Malik and I saw his team, I said, hey, bro, you want to go half and half on this fight? I said, bro, ain't no way in hell I'm winning this one, bro. I was like, bro, hey, nah, this ain't gonna work out in your favor, bro. And he was like, yeah, sure. I was like, whoo, thank you, bro. At least I come away with something.
Look,
I knew I was taking a dub. I was taking an L on that one. Man,
Yeah.
I seen this lineup. I said, yeah, it's been a nice run, Curry. you did well, brother. You know, you
Yeah.
got there. But,
Yeah.
well, let's get to one of the reasons you're here. Go ahead and give you a little something to make your wallet a little fatter.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying?
man.
Surprise, mama. You know what I'm
take
saying?
that.
Appreciate your contribution.
Dinner on you.
And then,
Dinner on you.
No.
he said, nah. Then we got the hardware.
Oh, come on with it.
And this one a little special. Because I asked Malik, how you want his name on there. He put his son name on there, too.
Oh, that's
So
right.
that's
what's
it.
up,
So,
man.
yeah.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
man.
got both y'all names.
Salute.
Bro.
Salute.
Yeah, put
That's
that on the
big,
mantelpiece,
That's
man.
bro.
dope. That's
I
dope.
appreciate
Yeah,
that.
man,
That's
that's
fine.
big, man.
So-
Going to give a few words or remarks. Speech.
First, I'd like to thank Jameer Gibbs and JSN
Facts.
for showing up and having an incredible season.
Yes, sir.
But also, shout out to my son for telling me when and who to start on certain weeks.
Oh, that's lit.
So he helped me out. So this
That's
is,
what's up.
we splitting all this.
Nice.
That's what's up,
Okay.
Yep.
man.
Oh, you all for a son, father, because I wouldn't have did that.
Hey, man.
I'm
I'm
Cold
trying.
blooded.
I'm trying.
Say what? You said the splitting already took place, didn't man?
Right.
But yeah, man, it was a pleasure playing against you. You know what I'm saying? We hope you run it back.
Definitely.
For sure.
Definitely.
But we're gonna get into, your journey.
Come on with it,
You know
bro.
what I'm saying? Get into this little interview, the spotlight, while we here. So, for those that don't know, I met Malik. We was working together at Deco Star. How long ago was that?
2013, 14?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Because he was, okay, it's about to be funny. My partner, Kevin, was dating his sister at the time. And so you came in after Tasia got there, right?
Mm-hmm.
So, first of all, he hit the scene, you know what I'm saying? Cool dude or whatever. Bruh, the fastest dude on the line. I mean, killing him. And I'm like, man, who is this guy, bro? He making everybody else look bad. I'm like, God dang. Then I found out the man can sing.
Word.
Bro, he a musician, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Upstanding father, you
That's
know what
what's
I
up.
mean? And now he married, you know what I'm saying?
Hey. Salute.
So, my
For
man's
sure.
out here doing things. We didn't talk about some stuff. We're going to get into that, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm here
We
for
both
it.
seen each other ups and downs, you
Yep.
know what I'm saying? Highs and lows, peaks and valleys.
for sure.
But let's get into it. Let's talk about the music.
All right.
Okay, you know what I'm saying? So I'm using the band,
Okay.
El-Amin, right?
Yep.
Okay, talk about that.
We actually split up 3 years ago. We split
Okay.
up 3 years ago. We went on tour for 30 days with Incubus and Sublime
Oh, wow.
across the country. Yeah, we
Heavy
did
hitters.
18 shows from New York all the way to San Diego, California. It's the stories, bro. I got some stories.
Now, hey, tell
I
us.
can imagine.
I understand now how people find out that their parents are rock stars later on in life. You just travel, and then random people are like, "Yeah, come stay at my house for the night." And it's like, oh, okay. So stuff go down. I was a good boy though, you know.
Hey, let's
Thank you,
put the disclaimer out
Look,
there.
I was a good boy.
Let's
you
go.
know. Now was the temptation there? Definitely.
Facts.
But when we got back, my guitar player got hit by a drunk driver while he was on his motorcycle.
Oh, man.
He's still alive. He good. He got an RV and a Porsche out of it, so he's good.
Okay.
He's walking. You know what I mean? So
The facts.
he got a little bit of a limp, but he good. But afterwards, I found out about my son when I got back too, and
Okay.
God was like, "Hey, it's time to cut it. Go into the woods for a little bit and walk in the darkness." And so I stopped music for a while. going through this insane custody battle, and now I'm back writing solo.
Okay, so you back in the music.
Oh yeah, it never left. No.
Okay.
I just
okay.
had to
Just press pause. For a
I had to
second.
get back on my journey, which is doing music to spread peace and love. I kind of
Okay.
got away from it whenever I was in the band because I was doing the copywriting, booking the shows, managing the band, doing all the business side that people don't see that will burn somebody out. And it's a
Bruh.
lot.
Let's talk about
It's
it.
a lot, man.
Let's
It's
talk about it.
not only on top of that, but I'm also writing all the music. So by doing the business side of it, my creative side kind of just
Yeah.
went away,
get
and I
that.
lost sight of the passion of it. So now I'm back,
Okay. So you got new music dropping.
definitely,
Okay, let's go. Let's go.
definitely.
Now you talked about your son. We talked about your family. Married. You got 4 children.
Oh, I don't want no more.
2 girls, 2 boys.
Yep, perfect number.
Okay, I ain't mad at that. So y'all are a blended family, correct?
Yep.
Okay, so what is like some challenges with having a blended family that some people that you didn't anticipate or that you knew was coming, but you was like, damn, I knew it was coming, but God, dog, you know what I'm saying? Because you hear a lot of horror stories sometimes with blended
No,
families,
definitely,
but then you also hear some like walk off into the sunset type story. So give us some insight on that.
Ooh, my situation is a little rough. When I tell people about my story, they don't believe me. I would say some of the challenges we face are my oldest is 15.
Okay.
So her having a stepmom, that element alone of you're not my mom. It's like even though my wife shows up, does everything she can for her, at the end of the day, that's not her mom, and she wants that to be her mom. So that creates that little that tension.
Okay.
And so where it comes off sometimes where my daughter may have an attitude, or of course she's a teenager.
Right.
They can sometimes butt heads, but then you add the custody battle on top. Ooh. Everybody in the house is stressed out because of this, and then I might be tense, but then my wife lets me lean on her, but then she absorbs all of my energy, so now she doesn't have enough to give to the kids. So now we have to center ourselves and detach from the emotions of all the commotion coming around, because with 4 kids and a custody battle, me and my wife, we realized that we were forgetting the date.
Oh,
And
that's real.
everything was, we were pouring all of us into the kids, into everybody else in the world, and forgetting ourselves. So yeah.
I can understand that. I can understand that. When you said the custody battle, you talking about your son?
Yes.
Okay, so let's talk about that. 'Cause I know that's a long. Cause we didn't have some conversations.
Okay. So
And take your time, bro.
I had my first child when I was 15, 16 years old.
Okay.
Got back with the same girl whenever we was at DecoStar. Again, it was toxic, crazy. I just wanted it to work for my daughter.
Right.
I'm just the kind of dad, I want to see my kids wake up and I want to put them to bed at night. I'm not that guy that's like, well, they'll see me when they get older. No, that's not me.
I feel that.
We tried working it out, didn't work. She ended up pregnant. She told me, hey, I'm pregnant. I don't know if the kid is yours or not. I said, okay, well, we're trying to work it out. Sorry.
No, you good. Take your time. You good.
I'll stay no matter what to help, that way I can still see my daughter. So then me and her finally split. I ended up getting married for my first wife. That's a whole nother story for a whole nother day. And the kid is born. Now it's not my child. But then it is my child, but it's not my child.
So this is after the marriage.
Yeah.
Now the baby not yours.
Yeah.
Okay,
So I go to the hospital to see the baby when it was born, and I held him, but it was so much confusion, and that's where I have to take my accountability. The older I get in life, it's like we all have problems in our life, and we can all play victim, and we can all point the fingers. But until we say, okay, I have to take accountability where I play part, and sometimes that might just be you lay down with this person. That's the accountability that I had to take.
Right.
So I held him, and he just looked at me. He smiled, and I gave him to her. So for years, I just had this pit in my stomach, like something's missing, something's not right, something's not right. I had dreams about him getting older and cussing me out. So years later, I'm fighting. I'm like, can I get a DNA test? Can I get a DNA test? You're not his dad. Somebody else took a DNA test. Don't worry about my son. Don't worry about my son. Okay. So I go take her to court for my daughter. She took my daughter from me for a year and said, you want to see your daughter? Take me to court. I took her to court, got full custody.
Nice.
And she has to pay me child support.
When?
But at the same time, when we went to court, and this was in 2018,
Mm-hmm.
I said, Judge, she has a little boy, and I want a DNA test of this little boy. She stood up in court. I kid y'all not. She stood up in court and told that judge, somebody else took a DNA test. I am dealing with a custody battle right now in Douglas County. He is not the father. The judge said, okay, we'll forget about the boy. Okay, again, the lawyer that I had at the time was a cheap lawyer, and I don't know if y'all ever dealt with court, but if the cheaper the lawyer, the less work they're going to do.
Facts.
Just point blank, period. So she was like, okay, we'll come back in a later date and we'll try to get DNA tests for the boy. Nothing ever happened. So years go down, and now I'm married to my wife now, and me and her have children. But my wife now, who she was with me through the custody battle from the jump. Like, shout out to my wife. She is my rock who holds everything down on my best days and my worst days.
Okay.
Let's
clap it up for the
Yeah,
wife.
yeah. Shout out to you, Court. But we ended up having a daughter. And so when my daughter turned 4, my wife one day was like, I need you to see a picture. She showed me a picture of my daughter, and she said, now look at this picture of this boy. They looked exactly the same.
Oh.
Exactly the same. So I was like, okay. This was 3 years ago. So what is it called? I amended my petition and to whatever for the courts, all that legal bullcrap. That set my court stuff all the way back. So that's why it's crazy. My lawyer said it's so crazy. He's writing a book on my case specifically because it's so wild.
Oh, that's crazy.
Take her to court. The judge says, you got 10 days to give this man a DNA test. If you do not, you're in trouble. Okay. $600 later, I go take the DNA test. The night before I got the call, I kid you not, my dreams, people call me crazy, but they're prophetic and they give me, I can see things. So the night before I got the DNA test, in my dream, I get a call and the lady's like, hey, is this Malik? I'm like, yep. She goes, hey, I got good news. It's not your son. Well, I woke up like, yeah, I'm good. I was worrying all these years for no reason. But as soon as I wake up, I get a phone call. And I'm like, okay. Hey, is this Malik? Yeah. Hey, I wanted to get in contact with you before I spoke to you both, but I just wanted to let you know that he is your son.
Now, how old is he at this time?
8.
Damn.
So I was fighting for 8 years to see if he was my kid or not. So she called and put me and I won't say her name on three-way, and she goes, yep, he is 99.9% the father. I passed out. I dropped my phone. My wife caught me, started crying, just like, his life is gone. At 8 years old, he's established to who he is as a person. Yeah. He's molded now. So we go to court. And the judge legitimizes me, grants me custody and everything. She shows up to court and just leaves. So I get to go pick my son up right there. I get him for 2 weeks. And next thing you know, cops are knocking on my door. Hey, you need to give that boy back. All your rights have been rescinded.
Damn.
Bro, they pulled up deep. And I'm like, whoa, what the hell is going on? They came, took him. We go to court. Now I got to pay for a lawyer. I'm like 20 grand deep in a lawyer right now.
Already from what's happened previously?
No, this is the now custody battle.
Oh, dang.
So when I go to court, she got her lawyer. They wrote, when I went and picked him up, I showed up with the cops. He's terrified of me. I'm a monster. I never paid child support. I never supported him in any kind of way. How could I pay child support for a kid I don't know is mine?
Right, and that you actively telling me is not mine.
Exactly. So we go to court, and I have screenshots from the day he was born. That's how critical custody battles are. I have screenshots. She tells the judge, that ain't me. That's a fake Facebook. He made that Facebook and wrote those messages to himself. So none of that evidence was used. So it started out, they had us doing, went from having him custody of him to I got to see him every other week on a Wednesday for an hour for a dinner. Then I had to pay for therapy. Then that elevated to I get him for a whole day. And then after that elevated to I get him for the weekend. And now it's week to week.
Dang.
Yeah. And so the final custody date is end of March.
Oh, man. We definitely going to be praying with you in that regard.
For real.
Wow. That's wow.
I'm writing a book, man.
That's crazy.
How do you find the strength to make sure that everything that you're pouring into this battle is not absorbed by your other children? How do you still super dad for them and still manage to be, you know, a husband and everything? How do you strike that balance?
God, hiking, and meditating.
I feel that.
I go hike every Sunday. I have to just reset. I love nature is what just calms me down completely. But then also my youngest son, I was so beat up on, think I missed out on his whole life. I don't get to be there for him. All his childhood memories are gone. But then I see my 2-year-old and I just give him the biggest hug and I'm like, okay, you know, I still have to show up for y'all. So it just reminds me of you can't let all that have you. You still got different cups that you got to fill up as well.
Right.
For sure.
That's real. That's real.
It is tough though, boy.
I believe it. Like I said, man, hats off to you for, you know what I'm saying, sticking through with that. Because I know some dudes out there probably would have gave up, you know what I'm saying? But sticking to it for your kids, that's dope, man.
Yeah,
that's
salute
dope.
to you, bro.
Appreciate it.
That's
Really and truly.
commendable,
For sure.
admirable.
Yeah.
Like, for
Thank
real,
you.
salute to you, bro.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
So staying on the kids, you're a stay-at-home dad.
I am, man.
Okay.
I am.
That's what's up. So I have a question. Like, what made you decide to take the stay-at-home route as opposed to, excuse me, like pursuing the next grind, whatever that be, maybe, you know what I'm saying, job or, you know what I'm saying, what kind of made you make that? Because, you know, from a societal perspective, some may look at it, you know, like, oh, man, you know what I'm saying?
It's different. It's
right,
unorthodox.
you know what I'm saying? So, yeah, speak on that.
I'm free-spirited. You know this.
For sure.
So I don't like being told. It's not that I don't like being told what to do.
Yeah.
I don't like being told what to do when I know I'm doing it right.
Mm.
So if I'm going right and you say, hey, you're not going right enough, well, that don't make sense to me.
Okay.
And so I would go from job to job because I'm like, this just ain't me. And every time I would go to a job, I would start out, oh, I'm going to move up and do this. And then 6 months later, I'm like, this sucks.
Yeah.
This is
Yeah.
not, I'm being drained every day. So one day my wife was like, I was selling cars. I was killing it. I was doing good.
Yeah.
But my wife was just like, you know, if you want, we could switch roles.
Wow.
Thought about it. I was like, because she's a beast bartender, so she
Okay.
makes bank, and like for her to do what she doing, man, and 4 kids and still be at home, I love it. But we switched, and I fell in love with it, dude. At first,
Okay.
at first,
I said
at first,
Okay.
the first 3 months was peaches and cream. Like
right.
kids was calm. They were, oh, daddy's home, so now I gotta like, you know, I gotta act right.
Right.
Bedtime, dinner, laundry, all that. I'm like, I'm killing this. I get to play the game after I'm done. What? What?
Yeah.
3-4 months later, boy,
He said he flipped the script on you.
I learned what overstimulation is completely.
Boy.
Where
You know what's so crazy? My wife uses that term a lot. And it wasn't until she went on like a vacation or something like that. Now, obviously, you talking about months. I was just like a week maybe. But I was like, I get it.
yeah,
Like, when you there with the, I get it.
yeah,
You just be like, bro, leave me alone for a second. Can I get a minute to breathe?
ain't no breaks.
And it ain't no breaks.
No.
That's a job. You don't get no breaks
No,
on
ain't
that.
no
We don't get no lunch break. You don't get no bathroom break. They be in the back, bro. I be at the house with real talk. I be using the restroom. Nathan not that bad because he's older, so he understand. Kyler, no sense of boundaries. He come in there, Dad, look. I'm like, bro, I know you smell that, bro. Like, he be like, Dad, look at this on my tablet. I be like, bro, but go ahead, man.
Yeah.
You
no,
can't
it-
just sit on the couch and yell, hey, every 15 seconds.
Bruh.
At first that worked, but then over time, my 2-year-old, he real smart, man. He real smart, and when kids get quiet, that's when you really got to pay attention.
For sure.
You know, it's
sure.
like I don't hear no
doubt.
banging. Some
Some going on.
ain't right.
Right.
I'll go around the corner and next thing you know, I paint. I'm like, where you get paint from, bro? What are you doing?
Man.
Yeah, man. But what one kid to be
Hey, bro, you
telling?
said a mouthful when I say, like, yeah.
Yeah. Well,
You
look.
understand.
No doubt. Beyond a shadow of a doubt. Like, you have to cover bases that you didn't even think you had to cover before.
Bruh.
Yeah,
Like, I have a student now. Like, things that, 8th grade, things you think you never have to say to a student.
Mm-hmm.
This man put his foot in the running urinal and started trying to kick people. Like, where do you even get this type of
Whatever you coming up with these
thoughts
ideas
before?
from.
So Man, listen, it's a new battle every day. So I
Crazy.
And then
I get it.
And then, like you said, like to your point, these children are like light years ahead of us, like cognitively.
Different.
Like they built different. Like I mean, they just like light years ahead of us, and I'm just like, yeah, in some ways, true that, in some ways, but it's just like some stuff you be like, bruh, I wasn't even on that kind of time till I was like twice, 2-3 times your age.
Yeah.
And you just like it's baffling. Like
I think we have more common sense. They just got technology and screens.
That's a good point.
And
Yeah,
so it's
that
like
makes
we
sense.
went outside
That's
and
a
we
good
had to
point.
learn,
Yeah.
hey, you ride your bike and you fall, ain't nobody going to be here to save you. You can't call nobody.
facts.
Yeah.
No, they got the phones where they can, come look what France looks like. We didn't have that. We
Yeah.
had to look in an encyclopedia. I told my daughter the other day, you know what an encyclopedia is? No, what's that? I'm like, yeah, okay. I feel old. Yep.
Bro, I'm about to date myself, but my grandma had this thing called a World Book. You
Oh
remember
yeah,
that?
world, yes sir,
Yeah.
absolutely.
I'm like,
All
what
26
black
volumes.
household didn't have that?
Bruh, we had to do a report. My grandma be like, boy, you better go in there and grab one of the World Books. We be
I'm
like,
telling you.
God,
Had
dog.
everything.
Yep.
Bruh, that's crazy. I forgot
I
about
think
that.
they helped our imagination though, cause
Yes.
a lot of them I can remember looking through them joints like
I don't know, though. Cause, go ahead.
I was just like dang, like okay, this what it's like, or this what it could be feel like. You know what I'm saying?
But these kids, they got an imagination, too.
No, for
like,
sure.
Nathan,
Yeah, for
now
sure.
granted, Nathan's neurodivergent.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? He's autistic.
Mhm.
So, he thinks differently than your, neurotypical individual anyway.
Right.
But like his brother, which as of right now we don't think he's neurodivergent. We think, saying he's neurotypical from my understanding at this point. But they both be just like their imagination is like on 11
Right.
out of 10. You
But
know
it's
what I'm
probably
saying?
something that you foster, because I've noticed
I'll take
that.
Thank you.
Yeah. No, because I think like children now are like constantly engaged 24/7. It's like, now of course I'm older than everybody here, so I can remember, back car trips.
Yeah.
You have to make up stories riding in the car.
True
You
that.
had to, play games on the highway. Now, you got as long as you got a charge on your tablet, you have something to, engage you. And so like
sure.
when I teach ELA, and so when I teach creative writing, I'm like, okay, this is where everybody's going to get to flourish. Just the fun part of
Right.
English. Write a story. You wake up during the middle of the zombie apocalypse. Nothing. So many of them, like nothing.
Really?
I don't know what to write. I can't think of anything. And I'm like, my God. But I think it's because of that, constant 24/7 of being engaged with something extrinsically.
Absolutely.
Now I'll tell you what, like in our house, when it comes to like devices,
Yeah.
my kids, both my sons, only get their tablets on the weekend.
See,
That's it.
that's why they got that
And
imagination.
They don't have like during the week, during school
that's
week.
it.
No, none of that. None of that.
Because you got to think, when I was teaching high school, I was teaching film,
Right.
and so I'm thinking, this the fun class.
Right.
So I would give them whatever, like creative within, of course, school
Right, right, right.
confines, like and like it would be maybe out of the class of like 40, it maybe be 2, 3 that would really tap
Tap
into
in.
that creative side.
That's
Whether
wild.
I'm like, you don't even have to like film. I just want you to be creative
Right,
in general.
Right.
Nathan be at the house writing stories, like
Mhm.
legit stories. Now I will say, you talking about being a free spirit.
Yeah.
I feel like some of us, like new age parents, give our children a little more reins than maybe we would have gotten.
Oh, for sure.
Man.
You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And
Yeah.
then especially more than we give them more reins than like the generation before us.
Right.
You know what I mean? Because now it's just like me and my wife was talking not too long ago, and we was talking about how the typical, growing up it was, hey, graduate, go to college, get a good job. Now there's so many examples of where you don't have to follow that specific path.
For sure.
Like I feel like you be doing your kid a disservice not exposing them to that. 'Cause I'm like, hey, you don't want to go to college, you got to have a plan.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that I'm making sure you do have to have.
For sure.
But you don't have to go to college. You don't want to. There's so many examples of people that doing really nice and got damn bit of a college degree. Not nothing against college, for sure.
For sure.
But I'm just saying it's like it's not the only way. And I think like these younger kids, with them, like you said, being exposed to so much more, now they're like, I guess, I guess I don't want to be cliche, but the world is theirs. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go ahead if you say something.
And Malik, I have a question for you. With you being a musician, how do you foster creativity in your household with your kids? Like, how do you balance, trying to give them enough of a push and teaching them consistency, and being a man or man or woman, or soon to be man or woman of their word, with also giving them the ability to kind of make decisions for themselves?
Well, my 6-year-old Stevie, she is an artist. Like, she can draw. She's been doing it since she was like two or three. She could look at a picture on the TV and draw that picture.
Oh, that's crazy.
And bro, it blows my mind, her level. She's also in Quest and all these things. But we do dance parties at the house.
Nice. We had jam sessions
all the time. I'll play my guitar or my bass, and they come in and play. I try to push that creative side as much as I can. And there's actually a stat on why kids aren't so creative. So I think they said 90% of kids after 10 lose their creativity, and it's because of the parents. So when kids start questioning, going, why is this, most parents put it on their kids to believe what their parents say is just the truth.
Right.
So they lose that.
The inquisitive mind.
Yeah, they lose that, and it's just, oh well, nope. If the sky's blue because my parents said it's blue, so that's just that. No, I get my daughter to ask questions. We have deep questions. All my kids, we have deep talks about religion, about anything, race. And I ask her questions, and I'm asking probing questions to see where her mind is at. Because I'm like, oh, you know a lot for a 6-year-old. You done been here before. Okay.
Bruh. Yeah, facts.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, that's encouraging to hear, because I give you about 3 whys before before it turned into because I said so.
It depends
but that's
on
something
the day.
I probably need to.
It depends on the
It
topic.
depends on the day.
And it depends
Yeah.
on the topic too.
Yeah.
'Cause some stuff you just be like, bruh, because some stuff when you give an explanation, you gonna open Pandora's box.
Yep.
Right.
So you just be like, some stuff you got to be like, hey, because I said so, or
Yeah.
because I said it this way. But
If I'm overstimulated, then that's when that comes out. But I do to my kids what I didn't get from my parents, and I apologize to them. And if I'm frustrated and I might snap on them like 40 minutes later, I'll go up to them, hug them, like, look, I apologize. I was just a little overwhelmed earlier. It has nothing to do with you. That was just all me, okay? And they get it. And so now they get to the point, you okay? You overstimulated? I'm like,
that's really like, before I ask this question,
yeah.
that's what you gotta be. Oh, man. Like that to take
You need to go outside? Yeah.
Daddy needs his
I'll be
magic
back.
sticks.
Hey, yo, while you playing though, it'd be funny because Nathan, he don't know, but it'd be funny because I'd be like, hey, man, me and your mom about to go outside for a minute. What y'all about to do? About to go outside and talk. Oh, okay. And we be talking, but
You guys smell funny.
I'd be like,
No, I even got a different mindset with that. I'm just so open and free. And I think once I started seeing a psychiatrist and got into psychology and all these different things, I started learning different things about the brain and development of children. And I remember being a child, and we had our parents on this pedestal. They were like God and goddesses to us. But then you turn a certain age, and you learn something about your parents. You're like, wait a minute.
They're human too.
Yeah.
and then it wreck your whole
It
world.
changes
Your whole world
everything.
changes.
It wreck your whole world.
And so whenever I was watching the Johnny Depp case a few years ago, him and Amber, he said that he told his daughter whenever she wanted to do whatever, hey, when you want to do your first joint, whatever you want, I'll do it with you. And people were like, that's messed up. Why would you do that to your child and blah, blah, blah. I respect that.
Bro,
Because
hey,
why would you want your kid to go out here and
Facts.
try it with somebody else and it be
Big
laced with
facts.
fentanyl or something like that?
Big facts.
Like, if I'm doing it, yeah. I'm not
I'ma
gonna
be
say
like,
I'm
bruh.
not gonna do it every day with you. No.
Right, for sure.
Right.
But if it's, hey, I'm curious. Oh, you curious?
And you got to foster that environment.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You got to foster that relationship. Because me and my wife had that conversation plenty of times. And I'm like, hey, look, if you want to, like you said, you curious, come to me.
Yeah.
Because first of all, I know what this is.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
If it's coming from me, I ain't going to give you no BS. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like,
Gas.
you know what I'm saying?
Straight gas. If it's coming from daddy, it's gonna be gas.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's gonna be straight, bro. You ain't gonna have no problems. But yeah, come to me, talk to me. You gotta foster that environment. You
For
got
sure.
to. You got to.
Mhm.
But we want to move into some of your I guess I don't want to put this title on you because I know how you are with titles. Your humanitarian efforts. I mean, that's the only word I could think of at the time. So I was give y'all a little backstory. I was at work, and this was the time I believe it was not. I don't know, was it after the election? It was like anyway. The politics scene was crazy, folks. You know how both sides going at each other, blah blah blah.
Right.
So I'm at work. I look at my phone, and I see a picture of Malik on my feed come up, and he had a sign. And he was like, "Free hugs." I'm like, "What has he got going on?" So this man posted up at Walmart, and was literally sitting out there and was like, "Hey, free hugs." And I was like, "Bro, I ain't gonna lie to you. I could have got a little overtime that day, but to see my boy making those efforts, I left work. I was like, and I was hoping he was gonna still be there. And he was. And I was like, that was dope. But talk about that, man, because there was a lot of people that responded to that.
Yeah.
But go ahead, tell us about
It
that.
was actually after Charlie Kirk died.
That's what it was.
Yeah.
That's what it was.
And
Okay,
then-
okay.
Then everybody went crazy, and once he died, I just was like, yeah, it's finna go down.
Right.
Regardless of what we believe, I don't believe anything the government says, whatever. Anyway, but I was just like, you know what? I can sit and argue with these people on Facebook, or I could just go hug people. Why
Yeah.
not? Guys, just go to Walmart and just hug people. So I just sat out there and gave out about 100 hugs. People were hugging me, crying. We need this in the world. And
All demographic.
all demographics. But you know who hugged me the most?
Who's that?
Trump supporters.
That's crazy. I
Jug
didn't know
like
that.
Trump too.
Who?
Jug, our producer. I just had to put that out there.
Dang, bro, you had to throw that man. Bro, I
I
tried
just
to.
had to put that out there.
He a patriot 2 times over. No.
It was
You a
Say
Trump
you a Trump
supporter?
supporter? The good. Don't do that. Hey, go ahead, bro. Boy, you better make turn jug and Uncle Ruckus over there, boy.
no, it wasn't really. I wouldn't say all demographics. It was mainly white people.
Okay.
What side of town you were doing this on?
Villa Rica.
Villa Rica? He stay out in
Mm-hmm.
Carroll County.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He out there by us.
Oh,
Villa-
yeah. So
Villa
you
Rica.
down there?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for
yeah.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was I went into Walmart and asked them if I could do it, just sit in the front. And they was like, "No, you can't do that." So I was like, "All right, bet I'm going to your parking lot then." Okay.
Sit on the edge of the parking lot, post it up. I mean, diligent, bro, because like that brother had the little, the fold out chair?
Yep.
The little camping chair.
Yeah,
He was chilling.
just sitting there.
Chilling. And I was like, bro, that's lit. Like, somebody I know out here making a difference.
Nah, that's huge.
That's huge.
Especially on that side of town.
Oh,
Bruh.
that was the best part to do it though,
Yeah,
man. I was
for
like,
sure,
you know
for
what?
sure. Yeah.
They need to know that. For one, I hate that it's sides. It's not a side thing. We're all being
Yeah.
toyed with.
Facts.
So, but just to see like all the MAGA trucks pull up and the Confederate flags, and I'm like, oh shit. Of course, my heart starts pumping. I'm like, okay,
Believe that.
I'm out here all by myself. I ain't got my piece. I'm about to just straight Bob Marley
The man
style.
said,
Just
he said, I'm
love.
not trying to spread peace without my peace, bro.
Yeah,
It might-
I mean, look.
it can go either way.
Because sometimes it's about that energy,
Yeah, for
sometimes you
sure.
bring that energy with you that
Yeah.
you attract.
I get
So
that,
I
I
was
get
like,
that.
I'm not gonna do it. And they would come and hop out the car, give me a hug, and I'm like, okay. We prayed together. People crying on my shoulders. Some people came back for another one. Some people tried to give me money. Some people bought me food. So I was like, I mean, hey, it's
Dang,
cool.
That's lit.
what's up.
That's lit, man. So I also saw too that you met the monks.
Oh yeah, for
The
sure.
monks that was walking for peace. Talk about that. Where did you part time did you see them on? So you had to go a nice little ride.
I'm trying to remember the town. It was small. And when I pulled up in the town, I was like, I don't think I'm supposed to be here.
Were you in Drake Town?
No,
Boy, we ain't. Ooh, I got some stories about that.
yeah.
Yeah.
God, it's south of Columbus. What is it called?
Is it Georgia?
It's here in
Is
Georgia.
it Toccoa?
No, that's east.
Now
That's a
that's
kind-
north.
That's northeast.
Yeah, that's
It's
north.
under
Yeah.
it's under Columbus. It was like a 2-hour drive. We get down there. It was my mother-in-law and my 2 youngest,
Okay.
my 6-year-old and my 2-year-old. So I took my son out there too. They start walking. We're out there for hours. It's cold. They walking through, man. It was so peaceful, and they walk by people screaming and stuff. But I've actually studied some of the Buddhism practices, so I know you can't just go up to a monk and talk to them or ask them for a hug or anything like that. So they're in the front doing their little ceremony, their little speeches. I kept my family far back because my 2-year-old's very unpredictable.
I feel
You know what I
that.
mean? Like, so we stayed very, very far in the back. But there was this one point where they started meditating with sound bowls, and the dark forces were trying to stop what they were doing. Out of nowhere, it's quiet. Like you could hear a pin drop, and it's outside. This lady starts howling at the top of her lungs. Ooh! Ooh! And so everybody, and mind you, it's quiet. They're doing the sound bowls, meditating. Everybody's like, what in the world going on? And so the cops run and go grab this lady, and the cop happens to walk by me and my family. Well, he walks back through, he gives us a hug, and then he goes back by, and next thing you know, a line of people come from the monks and start giving my family hugs. And I'm like, okay, so we're back there just giving hugs. The monks see my family, and they see my 6-year-old daughter, and she's holding the sign up. They looked at her, and they just went like this.
Oh, that's lit.
Called us over there. They hugged us, took pictures with us, gave us bracelets. And when we left, she goes, the world needs that. That was so peaceful.
And this is a 6-year-old.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And then
boy.
she goes,
what
now-
what the scripture say? Out the mouth of babes, boy.
She goes, now I want to watch Dragon Ball Z. I was like, okay, I mean.
That's hey, you building well-balanced children.
For sure.
That's crazy.
No, that's
No,
what's
man,
up.
yeah.
That's a lit experience, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
fire.
lit. So, I know you posted pictures on social media. I don't know. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Excuse my naivete, but I'm sure they don't have like social media like the monks and whatnot. But do you know of anybody else that posted some of y'all?
Somebody actually tagged me in a video from somebody that was there. They had a TikTok go viral, and in his video, he was one of the people that came up and gave me a hug.
Oh wow,
Yeah, so it was cool.
that's lit.
Yep.
That's lit. So
And-
you out here going viral all over the place.
Look at it. It's funny. The town that we were at, I knew I wasn't supposed to be there, and then the sheriff got up there, and he started speaking before the monks did, and he was like, "I know we're a town with not a lot of diversity here, but for today, can we just show respect?" And I was like, "Yeah, as soon as it's over with, y'all, we gonna go."
I said we out, bro.
We
Yeah.
go. They had one gas station there, so
Oh shoot.
yeah.
Yeah.
But a town like that, the monks needed to go through that because at the end of the
sure.
day, no matter what you believe in, you still believing in the ultimate higher power of God.
Right.
And I don't know, man. And there was a lady there. Listen to your kids if you got kids. They know they are our biggest teachers. So when we first got up there and we're posted up, the first lady comes up to us, wants to give us a hug. We're just chilling. I give her a hug, whatever. She wants to go hug my 2-year-old.
Oh man.
He goes, no, wait, hold on. I was like, well, he said he don't want a hug from you.
Right.
So then she goes, so what church do you go to around here? Then my spirit was like, no, she got different intentions. And so in my mind, I was like, thank you, Nico.
Right.
You saw her spirit before I did. So now I listen to my kids' intentions. If my kids don't want to be around somebody, I know something might be off about you. And I'll follow their lead, bro.
That's real.
Mm-hmm.
That's real. That's real. That's crazy though that you said somebody would post like tags you in a video because you don't never know who watching. But in this I guess content driven society, you tapped into a little, you know what I'm saying? I guess when you say star status,
Yeah.
had a TikTok video go viral. You know what I'm saying? Matter of fact, let's cut to it real quick.
I hate always having to be the fucking good guy. Sometimes I want to bust people windows out their car, or slash their tires, or egg their house. But then God be like, no, you can't do what they do. Why I can't? Why can't I go and slap the shit out somebody today? Or bust somebody's lip. Why I can't do it? Why I'm always the good guy? And I remember my heart. That just ain't me. But damn it, I be want to fuck people up sometimes.
Sometimes, bro, first of all, the video's hilarious. And it resonated with me personally. Because I felt like that a million times. I don't know if I get on, my mama followed me on social media.
Yeah.
Which, so, sometimes that kind of curves what I say, you know what I'm saying?
for
But
sure.
I felt you, though. I definitely felt you.
We all felt you.
Bruh, talk about like what prompted you to get into content creation, and then how did you feel when the video took off? Because I know you didn't expect it to take off like it did.
No.
So talk to us about that.
Of course, being in the band, I've just always been in the creative realm.
Okay.
Whether it's poetry, writing music, drawing, editing videos, photography, you name it. I just got in my car one day and just started ranting. And then I woke up the next morning after posting that video and seeing that it was at 300,000 views. And I was like, no way me ranting about something got this much traction, but me spending 4 hours on the video gets 50 likes.
That's how it goes.
Bruh.
That
like,
is how
man.
it goes.
So now I just got to the point to where no matter what, if it's dumb or if I put in a lot of work, I don't care. I just post it.
Okay.
I just post it. And a lot of my stuff has just been blowing up. Now that video is almost at 700,000 views.
Wow.
Over 100,000 likes. Yeah.
Yeah, you got some metrics, brother.
Hey, man.
You got merch too?
Yeah, I got my shirt on.
Hey, let's go.
Hey.
Yeah.
Hey, why I can't?
Yeah.
I feel that. Hey, bro, I need one of them in like a 4X.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's lit.
Yeah.
What can folks get? Can you selling them?
Yeah, on my TikTok shop. On my TikTok.
Hey, okay, go on plug the handles, brother.
Meditating Menace 444.
There you go.
Hey.
There you go. Make sure y'all give my boy a like and a follow, share, subscribe, all of that.
For sure.
If I may, one
Go
thing
ahead.
I really like about the video and then now talking to you and seeing, more of your personality. Peace doesn't always mean passive acceptance. Like, you think that once you reach some sort of enlightened state of nirvana that everything is in the home and everything is all good. But no, sometimes you want to fuck shit up.
Yeah,
Like,
bro,
and
like,
and I appreciate you being real with that, because that's something that I've been struggling with, into my 40s. I was raised, if you do the right thing, you treat people right, you behave in the right way, good things are going to fall in line. But then sometimes you see people excelling in life who are, doing the exact opposite. And it kind of like, dang, I started questioning, like, do nice guys really do finish last? Or one thing that I've started, kind of living in the back of my mind rent-free is like, no good deed goes unpunished. So you put yourself out there to do things, and then like oftentimes there's a negative backlash to it. And I just appreciate the fact that you are bringing nuance to the discussion in terms of, I'm a man of peace, but sometimes these are the real feelings that I have. How important is that balance, to recognize in your day-to-day life?
Well, I used to have really bad anger issues. Really. My childhood was a little dark. And so I internalized everything. And then I would snap and black out on people who I loved, and they had no idea what was going on. And it might have just been the tip, but then everything just flooded open on them. And I didn't get to this point of being able to control that until maybe 4 years ago. 4 years ago, 3-4 years ago. Honestly, dealing with my kid's mom has had me at my angriest. And I've had to go within and, like I said, start taking accountability on where I went wrong in life instead of blaming. Yeah, I was angry. I had that right to be mad. But what does anger do? It don't do nothing but consume us and not let us be our best self. We're not able to create anger. We're not able to be a good dad or a good husband when we're constantly angry, or we act out of impulse when we are internalizing all these different things. So once I started actually crying and for not crying for so long, and then I finally just broke down, I was like, damn, that felt good. And now I'm not afraid to, like, I tell all men, whenever I go hike every Sunday, and I always invite dads. And they come out there and they're like, I just feel lost. I'm like, bro, you need a hug. Men don't hug. Yes, the hell we do. Yeah, I will hug you. You need to cry on me, bro. I don't care. I'm not finna judge you because you cry. You're human. You're not men aren't robots.
Facts.
And the world thinks that we are, and we're raised our generation before this newer, like we were raised that no, men need to be strong, men need to be tough, men need to do this, men need to do that. When, yeah, that is an element to it, but we also know that men have emotions. And if you don't understand that, you're just going to continue to breed angry people.
It's the reason the life expectancy for men is so much lower than it is for women.
Yeah.
We don't talk, man. We're scared to talk. We're scared we're gonna get judged, for one. So
That's crazy, but that's real though. That's definitely real. But I guess you could say, like you said, bringing light to that duality of manhood is definitely dope.
And I think when like you said something like you do good, and you just get caught up in, dang, when I'm going to reap my reward, like that's easy to get stuck in that mindset. But then I detach from that completely to, okay, I'm doing good. I'm just doing good. It is what it is. I'm not going to whatever. Now that rant, I guess something just pissed me off. I think it was my child's mom. And I just snapped. And of course, I have my questions like, dang, God, like, are you serious? And that's how I talk to God when I hike. It's there is no specific prayer that you, God, I'm on my knees. Thank you for this food. No, I could sit in my car and I'm like, God, what the hell? Like,
it's a real conversation.
Like, what you mean? You told me to take this right. Why did you lead me to this? Tell me now. And then I breathe and he's like, okay, oh, I get it now. I'm good. Because I'm human.
Right. Facts. That's real. That relationship, having that real relationship, I would say, is key. And even in my prayer life, it's just not no cookie cutter. You know what I'm saying? I talk to God like I'm talking to y'all. like for example,
Father God.
Right, yeah, like ain't nobody like, bro, come on, man. And to be honest with you, I feel like I ain't trying to go off into no tangent, but I feel like that's the reason why we get a lot of flack too, because people try to put these parameters and these guidelines. There are guidelines, true, but some of these guidelines are man-made. They're not God-made.
Come on now.
So that's another episode.
Yeah.
But yeah, I feel that having, because I was saying, for example, when Nathan was born. Those that don't know, I may have talked about it on a previous episode or not. I don't know, but when he was born, like he almost didn't make it. Like when he came out, he was gray and blue, because his umbilical cord was wrapped around his neck. Now, my wife don't see none of this, but in my mind, I wasn't, oh Father God, I was just like, Lord, don't let this happen to me. Come on, bro. I'm really talking to God like, come on, bro. Like we done got to the finish line. Like, come on, don't let it go like that. And obviously he here, but that relationship, having that real relationship, it anchors you for sure. For sure,
Makes you really feel like you have a friend walking beside you.
Big facts.
Yeah,
big facts. Because I mean, I tell people all the time, like when you have that relationship, they ain't gonna say, you know what I'm saying, shit ain't gonna hit the fan sometimes. But at least you got somebody that's in the shit with you.
Come on now.
You know what I'm saying? Like just keeping the buck. Because you out here by yourself, bro. It's hard. It's already hard out here as it is. At least have some help. You know what I mean? And help, like I say, it don't always come in the help in the form of deliverance.
Exactly.
Sometimes he just walk with you while you walking through it, because it's a lesson you got to learn in that.
For sure.
You know what I mean?
And then understanding that God put you in it for a reason too.
Big facts.
Like, he know the outcome, so
his thoughts are higher than your thoughts.
You see what I'm saying? So it's just like, yeah, I'm gonna walk with you, but I'm trying to get you to learn something.
Because he said, I know the plans I have for you.
Did what I'm saying.
So you got to trust in that. You got to trust the process.
Same with blessings, man. Like we expect, say, you know what, I want this farm, which is my dream. I want a 100-acre farm with horses and lime trees and strawberries. But we want that tomorrow. But in order for us to be able to run that farm, we have to have a certain level of discipline.
Right.
So that won't come until we stop certain things within our life. And then God's like, okay, now you're ready.
Right.
If you're faithful over a few things, to make you rule over many.
Facts. Because a lot of times people get frustrated with God, like, oh, this ain't happened yet. This ain't happened yet. Man, he'd give you that jump, bro. You self-destruct.
For sure.
Sometimes he's saving you from you.
Quick.
That's real.
Easy.
You know what I'm saying?
That's why I ain't won the lottery.
Big facts. Bro, because I was like, I be at the house, I be like, Lord, if I could just win the Powerball, boy, hit $1 billion. Just like he probably looking like, boy, you ain't ready for that kind of money.
No, I ain't ready
For
yet.
the
I'm like, no, I
record,
promise I'll do right.
Right.
He like,
God, I feel I'm ready. You know, if you ever, you know, I've learned plenty of lessons.
Yeah, we ain't ready yet, man.
that man say, hey, in due time, son, in due time.
But even that, like we might not be meant for that.
That's-
Like you know what I mean?
That's real.
Like your spirit may be meant to do.
That's
may
real.
not be rich with money, but your spirit may be so rich that your spirit leaves a mark on thousands of people. And your little cottage, 2-bedroom, 3, whatever you may have, might be the blessing that is destined for you.
Right.
And so we get so caught up in our own dream that we forget all of the good around us that we are actually blessed with, man.
It's crazy because when they was having the discussion of what was it like? Would you rather have 10 minutes with Jesus or what was it?
$1 billion?
$1 billion,
Yeah.
something crazy like that. And folks like, man, give me the money. Me and I was talking about this, and I was like, bruh, I would, those who were in the faith was like, well, I walk with Jesus every day. Just give me the money. I don't need that. I ain't gonna call no names. But I thought about it, and I was like, give me the 10 minutes. Because I was like, if you could tell me what my purpose is, that's worth more than any amount of money.
For sure.
Because then I'm not over here walking around aimlessly.
But what if you get up there and you meet with him? He was like, "Why didn't you take that money?"
That'd be crazy. That would be nuts.
Come on, son.
That'd be crazy. Like, bro, you know you should.
I gave you the alley-oop.
Nigga be like, I put you in position.
I put you, and you supposed to,
Right.
you played yourself.
You was gonna
I'll
meet-
see you
Go
in a
back.
few years.
Right.
You was gonna meet me one day anyway.
That's real. I feel you.
Yeah, but hey, Jesus, look. You know what? I'ma see you. Go and give me that bread. So go. I'll see
I'm
you.
like, bro, give me the time. I'll take the time. I ain't gonna lie
sure.
to you. I ain't gonna lie. I went back and forth for a minute though.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But
Man,
I was
come
like,
on.
give me
That's
the
big.
time though.
But what if your purpose is something that you're not ready for?
Huh?
Oh.
Ooh.
Oh.
Dang. Have you heard that, Wavy?
What?
He said, what if your purpose is something you ain't ready for?
Oh boy.
My
Boy,
God.
hey,
That's
see,
a
I like the way you thinking, bro. I ain't never thought
That's
about
a
that.
scary thing, bro.
He get, whoo, that'd be crazy.
That's
And then you come back and now you just depressed.
For sure.
You know?
And you be like,
Yeah, and broke.
get back. You like, I'm really coming back.
Yo, what do you be like? Yeah, your purpose is to be a martyr for. Whoa, time out. What you saying?
Yeah.
That'd
I
be
want the
crazy.
bread.
It's too late.
It's too late now.
It's too late. You had your chance.
Yo, that's
man.
crazy.
Not one.
People get locked up and stuff, and they're innocent, and they spend years in jail,
Yeah,
and then they write books, and then they help other people.
Yeah.
You know, that's their purpose. So I mean, I don't know. I just take that 10, whatever it was, and just go about my business.
I ain't mad at it. Hey, you got me something to think about, bro. I ain't even think about a couple of them scenarios. I ain't never thought about that.
I'm a deep thinker, bro.
Hey, that's why I keep you around. Bro.
If you had told me at 18 that I was going to be a teacher, I'd have been from, but I didn't start teaching until I was 33. So I had to experience what,
That's real.
you know,
For sure.
That's real.
I needed to experience in other fields before I came to this field. So
Yeah.
That's real.
Yeah, for sure. Same here. I wasn't thinking about that. We were
Bruh.
doing music.
Bro, we thought we was about to be the next Reach Records.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, so.
Oh man, well, I got one more question for you. What'd you say, bro?
I can personally attest that Jay Curry crazy with the bars. You know.
Oh man, here we go. Chill. I can write
Oh,
them.
he knows. Okay.
I can write them. I don't know about performing them, but I can write them.
For sure.
But I do have one question, and this is more so for those listening. I want you to give some input or your insight. What would you tell, or what message would you give fathers who maybe feel invisible or pushed out? You can sit with it for a minute if you need to.
No, because I felt that. It's easy to get stuck in that where you feel like all I do is work, come home, and feel like I just do and provide, and nobody sees me. I get that. That you are all seen. If you are a father and you feel like that, you are seen. Your kids are always watching you, no matter what you think.
That's real.
They are looking at how you react to things, how you react to your sadness, your anger. What did I do? I poured it into my kids. When I started feeling that way, I started making them hang out with me. All right, bet.
That's real.
Yeah,
That's-
bet.
I
We're
feel
gonna do
that.
something that you don't like that I like. We going hiking together.
Yeah.
So the whole time they,
Right.
and one thing about hiking is once you in there, you got to get out.
Yeah.
So, hey, but they fell in love with it, and said just pour into your family. Remember that you are always seen, but reach out to other dads.
That community is key.
It is. Our humans, we are meant to be in a tribe.
Yeah.
But now we're so stuck in our technology and isolated away from each other. That's why depression's so bad, anxiety's so bad. We go back to the old times where it was a tribe. Everybody was together. That if you a village over there and you got kids and I got my kids over here, we all stay in the same village. I'm taking care of your kids taking care of my kids. Or I'm taking care of your kids, you taking care of mine. We hunting together. That's just how it was. But we went away from that completely.
Yeah.
And that's just what I'm trying to build now with the men that I go hiking with. I'm like, no, hey, I might not be able to talk to you about all your problems. I know I might not be able to handle it every single day. But when we go hike, you let it out, hug, do whatever you got to do. And just you got to tell yourself that you're seen.
Right.
It's easy to get sucked into that thought and let those dark thoughts run rabbit in your head. But looking in the mirror and telling yourself you love yourself and you're worthy and all those things. You know, I've get a little personal, but 3 years ago, I tried to kill myself, and it was a dark time. I was drinking heavy, and life just in. I was tired, bro. Let's just say that.
I get that.
But I'm still here, and then a year later, I'm hiking with my brothers again. I'm back drinking, and I'm like, whatever. But I'm hiking. We go running, and I'm running up a hill, and I start getting really nauseous. I'm like, I don't feel good. I get nauseous, and I pass out. I'm with my younger brothers, and they're all freaking out. And we're in the middle of the woods now, where it's like they have to pick me up and carry me out.
Dang.
All I remember is wherever I went, it was dark. It was nothing. It wasn't no fire. It wasn't no light. It wasn't anything. It was just a dark void. You ever seen Stranger Things?
Nah, they ain't really
Yeah.
much to you, bro.
Upside
so
down.
I've heard about it though.
You know where when 11 gets in the tub and she goes and it's
Yeah,
like that
for
dark.
sure, for sure.
That's what it was like. It was just complete darkness. So I'm
Wow.
like, what in the world? So I'm like coming in and out. They're carrying me, but I'm coming out, and I just finally just like went back to that dark spot. But while I'm there, this yellow butterfly, and I say that's my friend because she took her own life in 2020, and that was our favorite spot. And so this yellow butterfly like flies by, and then I come back, and I wake up, and I'm like bouncing. My brothers are carrying me, literally taking turns carrying me out the woods. And he was like, bro, you left, and I don't know where you went. And so in my mind, I'm like, okay, this is telling me something now I'm not doing right with my spirit. I'm not moving right in the way that I'm supposed to be moving. And God showed me something. Hey, this is where you could go if you don't straighten up. So yeah.
That's real.
Yeah.
That's real. But I feel that because I've had some moments. I haven't had a moment quite like that, but when you said speaking up, there's been times I've told my wife, like recently, I ain't gonna lie, I was at the house. I can't remember what we was talking about or what was going on at the time, but I kind of broke down. I said, baby, I'm tired. Like, we get these tropes where they feel like, this is what a man's supposed to do. You're supposed to hold everything down, which is cool. But at the same time, like you said, I'm still a human. I still got dreams and aspirations. I still, you know what I'm saying? And this got to the point where I just told my wife, I was like, baby, I'm tired. Like, I'm wore out. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been Superman for a while. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, bro, I'm ready to be Clark Kent. Like, bro, let me sit behind the desk at Daily Planet. I ain't trying to say the word right now. You know what I'm saying? But like you said, speaking up, like speaking to that and having that tribe of people around you that can speak into you. Because there's been times like Malika hit me up and he don't even know what I'm going through. But he's like, hey, man, you good? I'm like, yeah, we good. He's like, all right, man, just thinking about you. That kind of stuff. Same with both of y'all. It's just like, bro, like having that tribe and being like being comfortable enough in your masculinity to show the vulnerable side of being a human.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
To like just tell people like, bro, like I need help. Cause I mean, something like the generations behind us, me and my pops have had conversations like this. I'm like, Dad, I feel like, and sometimes, don't get me wrong, I say like my dad's upstanding man, like my role model, superhero. But I was like, Dad, I feel like sometimes you took the road with more work than you had to if you just reached out to ask for help. Like it's nothing. Like asking for help is not making you any less of a man.
Facts.
To me,
Facts.
it shows even more so that you of a man to be able to be like, okay, I can't do this in and of myself.
Mm-hmm.
I need to, you know what I'm saying, reach out and see if somebody can help me out. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
yeah.
It ain't even from like a material standpoint, nothing like that. But like
Yeah.
we just need advice or something.
Yeah.
So
Just letting go of the ego, bro.
Yeah.
facts, you got
Like,
to.
like that
No.
ego is killer. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Oh
Bro.
no, my bad too. But yeah, now my therapist was talking about that. We were having a discussion. It's funny you brought up Superman. He gave me the analogy. He was like, you know, it was a time to where Superman was always Superman,
Mm-hmm.
and he was about to go crazy. Like he was just like he was going crazy,
Right.
because he never got a chance to be Clark Kent,
Mm-hmm.
and he was like, it's okay to ask for
To
help,
hang the cape up.
Mm-hmm.
to hang the cape up. Like,
Mhm.
You got
yeah,
to,
like,
because bro,
it's-
you
it's
can't function properly in that mode
for sure.
24/7, bro.
For sure.
You're gonna, like you said, you're gonna burn out.
For
Man,
sure.
look.
Especially being married. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you always feel like you gotta take on the extra.
Right.
Mhm.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Anything that coming your way, you like, man, let me protect my wife from this.
Yeah,
Right, for sure.
Her mental, her sanity, and
Yeah.
men have to stop being so worried about and being judged going to therapy. I
Right,
go to
yeah, for
therapy.
sure.
I love my therapist.
Yo, same.
She gave me
Same.
an analogy, and she said, right now, she said, when a boxer is in a ring, and she's like, right now, your life is hard. When a boxer is in a ring, and their backs are against the rope, and they're getting the shit kicked out of them, all they're thinking about in their head is, I need to get back to the corner.
Mm.
I need to survive long enough to get back to the corner so I can get back in the fight. And so she said, right now, you just need to survive and get back to your corner so that way you can get back in the fight. And I was like, you know what?
I can feel that.
Okay.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. No, we just were taught that therapy and stuff with mental health didn't matter.
Right.
Like that it was a white thing. Like, it's not real. That's not real. And even learning, even in the therapy realm, the psychology realm, they came out and did an apology because they were not giving minorities the correct guidelines. Like they came out in 2021, the APA, the American Psychology Association, came out and apologized to all minorities and said, yeah, we were treating y'all differently, and what else did they say? We were treating them differently. We were misdiagnosing minorities, and we apologize that we did not give y'all the guidance you needed. So I have a black therapist specifically for that reason.
I get that. But my therapist black too.
Same.
Just being real.
Same.
But I also want to take a shout out to our support system, the wives.
Yeah,
sure.
for sure.
Bro, because every last one of us definitely have that support system in our spouses that have been like pushing us towards not forgetting ourselves.
Yes.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? Making sure, because I know, but my wife, she constantly, like, even before the day, like, she helped me. She was like, she got it morning. She like, you need anything? Help me get you ready for the pod. Like, she been on my head about. She won't let me forget about it.
Mhm.
None of that. I know. You know what I'm saying, with your comedic endeavors. You know, I know.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying. Your wife is pushing you behind that.
All the
So
time.
biggest
just-
supporter. I see her
Absolutely.
sharing your videos and liking and commenting and all of that on your post. But this
For
dude's
sure.
hilarious, bro. Follow this man, bro. He been
I'm about to check
having
him
me
out.
I
cracking
appreciate you,
up,
man.
bro.
No, they do, man. My wife, I remember her. She pushed me to get into music, and of course, I first wanted to be a rapper. Everybody, we always start, we want to rap. We want to rap, and I was decent, but I was like, I want to try something different, something that's going to leave a legacy, a song that's going to last
I feel
80 years from now. And she was like, try rock or try alternative. I was like, I mean, okay. Ended up getting in a rock band, and she was there when it was shows where it was just her in the crowd. And
Dang.
she's the only one there. And then she was also there where we sold out places.
Oh, that's wild,
Dude,
bro.
sold out the vinyl in Atlanta. My grandma, she came down. She had no idea. It was her birthday. She
Oh,
thought
that's
she
lit.
was just coming down for to see us.
Mm-hmm.
She comes down. She pulls up. She like, I'm like, oh hey grandma. My mom has her. They pull up to the arena. She's like, what's this? Everybody in the arena has on my band shirt. Like it's
Oh,
it's
man.
bro. It was packed all the way from the front
That's
to the
dope.
back. and
That's so
she got to see me perform, dude. It was
bruh.
so yeah. My wife held it down, even when I went on tour for 30 days.
That's huge.
She was at home with the kids, and so yeah, man.
Yeah,
That's
man. Nah,
lit.
that's what it's about.
So shout out to you, boo
Shout out to the wife, man.
my
Shout out
kids,
to
my mom.
yeah. Shout out to ever since I married my wife, my life elevated. Like for
Man,
real,
what?
for real. Like
That's
like,
real.
My
Facts.
everything
I
that
agree.
God had planned for me, it was like, yeah, you obedience, so I could bless you with this stuff. So I'm thankful for her, like for real. So
Big time, big time. Hey, let me ask y'all a question, man.
for sure,
Just hey, I know we're coming to a close,
yeah.
but I know you're not a musician. How you dabble in music?
No, not other than like singing at the church or whatnot.
Oh, okay.
For sure.
Well, you can answer from your from a comedy perspective.
Mhm.
But hey, y'all ever go back and listen to y'all old stuff?
Oh, bro.
Yo, I was at the house not too long ago and put out an old hard drive. I was like, man, what is this, bro? I seen the CLMG. Well, that's standing for Christ-like Music Group. That was his label that he had. Bro, I was listening to some of our old records. I said, bro, what we doing?
Yeah.
Hey, bro. Bruh, that joke. And then it was crazy. As I'm listening to like some of the tracks, I'm like going back to stupid. I'm going back to like how we first of all like how the tracks came to be,
Yeah.
venues, like
Yeah.
shows that we did.
Yeah.
Bro, I wasn't even on that kind of time, bro. I came to Chad house just to kick it. This joker said, "Hey man, you gotta get in the booth." What? This the
Yeah.
first time we kicking it.
You made him rap.
Made me rap.
Anybody that came in there for real.
Bro, he was like, hey man, because I think he knew I did like poetry.
Yeah.
He was like,
That's
man,
what-
he said, all rapping is poetry on the beat.
That's it.
Bruh. I listened to that first song, bruh.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah,
Look.
it's like that, ain't it?
I mean,
Bruh.
I don't even go back and listen to it.
You don't go back and listen to
Nah.
that? Hey,
I'm
I ain't gonna lie, I
scared.
listened to some of your stuff. You had some bangers,
scared.
bro.
Nah, I'm
You had
scared.
a couple bangers.
Then I used to remember when we were redoing all the
Oh man. Hey,
I did play one the other day because I shout out to B Pad. Me and B Pad,
Okay.
we be playing golf and stuff. So I was had my wife lap because I DJ now.
That's
and
what's
she
up.
does too. And so he was B Pad. Remember, he was the
Oh
the
man.
DJ
B-Pad the
drummer.
engineer.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we had one tape where we made him like DJ drummer. Mind you, it's white guy. Ain't really he tapped in. Don't
Oh,
get me
he
wrong.
definitely
B,
tapped
B was
in.
tapped
Not
in, but
Shelby from what? From it's hard out here for
yeah.
Oh, no, my man, the producer of that trick.
Yeah, for sure.
And so he tapped in, so we had him acting like DJ drummer. And it
Bruh.
was just hilarious. But besides that, I'm scared to go back and listen to
Yeah,
my
it's
music.
probably a good thing not to. I did it,
Yeah.
man. I was like, when you make them old songs back then, you like, oh, this it.
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah.
That'd be funny because my wife, she'll listen to him. She'll be like, okay. She's like, I wish you knew me back then because I could have helped your delivery. Like, dang, bro. She be like, no, she be like, the lyrics, the bars is there. Like, you spitting, but your the delivery is,
Shout
I'm
out
like,
to Frail, man.
Why you
Bruh.
do it? I mean, but you need that in your life.
facts, big
For sure.
facts.
You
big
gotta
facts.
have that. Cause
Yeah,
if you had a yes man,
yeah.
And I told her when we got together, I was like, bro, I don't need no yes woman. That ain't
for
gonna
sure.
do me no good.
my wife damn sure ain't one.
Like,
For
you
sure.
need somebody to pull up like Charlemagne, like, nah, that ain't it.
Bro, like,
Shawanda do that to me. Like, I run all my jokes by Shawanda. And
Yeah.
Shawanda doesn't easily laugh.
she don't.
And so
So you
I'll
know
tell
you
her,
get her, you got her.
listen,
You got one.
that part.
Yeah.
Or I tell her a joke and she be like, oh, that's funny. And like literally like that.
Dang.
But like she and people talk about my social media postings. I said she actually taught me out of half of what I be thinking about posting. Like,
real?
Like if I had no filter,
Yeah.
boy, my account probably would have
They
been
about to put you in
suspended.
Facebook jail a long time ago.
Yeah.
Right, but that's real. And going back and listening to your old stuff, it provides perspective though, so you can see how far
Yes,
you've come,
Yeah.
definitely.
and you can appreciate the journey of it all.
For sure.
It also gives you opportunity to remaster it,
Yes,
do it better.
Especially
so.
something that you actively pursuing still.
Yeah.
Or that you still, like you said, something that you may have put down, but you still got that itch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Nah,
for
I
sure.
ain't got no itch for that.
Yeah, we done laid
Yeah,
that down.
I'm done.
Hey,
Nah, I'm.
Like we said, we gonna get Wavy back in the booth.
Nah,
Hey man, go ahead and
I
dust the
just-
mic off.
Nah. I still produce and stuff, but outside of that, I ain't itching no
You ain't
more.
rapping no more.
Nah, I'm done.
Kendrick said every now and then you got to pop out and show.
Hey,
Never
what?
mind.
Nah.
Okay.
It's swagger.
I'm done.
It's swagger.
Swagger.
Yo, man. Hey, bro, this has been a pleasure, man. We
Yeah,
appreciate you
for
stopping
sure,
through the
man.
den, bro. For real.
sure.
We
Honored
definitely
to
gonna
have
have you back, man.
I gotta
We-
say one thing before you
Go
done
ahead.
though.
Oh Lord, here we go. I feel like you about to be on some BS. Go ahead.
Who that?
Oh.
On
man.
that note, hey man, you know what, man? Scrap the whole
look.
episode, bro.
I'm glad I got this.
Show
Exactly.
what time it
Exactly.
is.
Who
We
that?
Rising,
Going on, bro.
rise up. That's
Who
what
that?
we're gonna do. Hey man, this has been the Dinner Men podcast.
Right. How many
Hey.
times y'all beat us this season?
Ooh,
How
let's
many
go.
rings y'all got?
Hey, well, y'all read
Asterisk.
asterisk on that
Asterisk.
anyway. Y'all out here putting out.
I'm gonna
bounty
run out of here before they kill me. All right,
Clip
I'm gonna
this
get out.
out.
Hey man, this
Taking
Dinner
that
Men
part
podcast.
Hey, yo, man,
We
cut the
appreciate
mic.
y'all. We appreciate y'all for tuning in, man. We'll see y'all next time. We out.